All right, so lately in class we've been talking about using wireless, and mainly the main microphone that we're going to be using with that is these wireless lavalier microphones. This is slightly different than the model that you may have at school, but this is a Sennheiser ME2. It's the model that used to come with the Sennheiser G3s that we use at school. It's the capsule is a similar size to the microphones that you're currently using. And for those of you that missed in class, or just want a quick refresher, I have this little quick technique to help hide this using minimal materials. Now, I like to use specific expendables. I have moleskin that I really tend to kind of favor that lately for hiding microphones on people. But in a pinch, you can get away with this. Roll of Gaff tape. It's pretty ubiquitous on most film sets. You'll find it just about anywhere. And you can get by with just a little bit of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, try to keep it on camera a little bit. Might get off a little bit. I'm just going to roll. You'll hear me rip it. I'll get a nice sound for you. Get about like 3 to 4 inches. You really don't need too much. Put a little dog ear in the roll of tape for the next person that uses it, so they can come by and grab that easily. So you should have a little bit of this right here. And I apologize, I totally just bumped the camera there. Got a 2-inch roll of tape. Roughly 3 to 4 inches. You're going to take it right down the center the long way. Rip it. So you have 2 1-inch strips. It's okay if one's a little bit larger than the other. You'll take one, just put it to the side for now. And if you've ever folded a flag or made a paper football, you're going to do this. You're going to take this and you're going to fold it sticky side out. So you take one corner and then come down. Make a nice little triangle like that. Then you fold it back over itself. Like that. You want to keep this nice and neat. It doesn't have to be too tight, but you don't want it to be super loose. And then you take this little tab, fold it over, make that nice and secure. Put that in a safe place. Take your other little strip. And do the same thing with it. And now what you're making is a nice little sandwich. Now, when you sandwich these together, you want to be sure not to cover the capsule completely. If you cover it too much and just bury it in the sandwich like this and cover the end of it, you will hurt the sound of the microphone. It'll come out really muffled and have sort of like this quality to it. We don't want that. So we're going to take it, leave this slightly exposed, and pay attention to which end of the triangle I'm using. I'm taking this longer side of it, and that's going on the outside. Make a little sandwich out of this. And now we've got a nice little mount for our microphone that we can tuck underneath somebody's shirt, or a lot of times with a button-down shirt, sort of in between the layers of the seam where it buttons up. That's just a quick little video for you guys on how to just do that in case you forgot. I'll probably be making more of these in the future on how to actually plant this on somebody once you do it, but sometimes some people forget this little technique, and it's really kind of a nice little time saver. This works as a nice little shock mount for your microphone too, because it's a little gummy, kind of springy. And as long as you sort of put it in the right place, it does a good job of sort of holding 2 layers of clothing together. If it's in between 2 layers, it'll hold those 2 layers of clothing together so that they don't sort of rub around and move on the microphone. Getting that sort of isolation and preventing that motion really helps to get a good nice spot to plant one of these. So that's that for this.